So some cleric would be beneficial here. I'll buff it up to 3-3. It would trade with that. That would be pretty good. You're just going to trade that into that anyway, so that's actually not really all that beneficial. I like the Jungle Panther. Well, it's not that I didn't notice that the stream went down, it's just that acknowledging it every time it happens doesn't actually help anybody. It seems to be like, it goes down for like 2 seconds, and then it goes back up, so whatever. I'm not too concerned. There's not much I can do about it anyway. It's not like it's a sustained thing, it's just it falls flat on its arse for a second. I don't know why. Probably has something to do with Time Warner, I couldn't tell you. Stronghold did go down hill after Crusader. Stronghold 2 and things like Stronghold Legends and definitely Stronghold 3 were a bit of a mess. I'd love to tell you about Crusader 2, but I'm under embargo. I can't tell you until the 23rd, I think. That's when my video will be out. I've played quite a bit of it so far. Oh, hell. Yeah, the taunt wall, that's gonna suck. I need to get rid of that post-haste. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to kill off most of my damage. Did not expect that one to come along. Yeah, that's not good. Forked Lightning... it could be good. If it takes out the 5-1, then that's great. We could increase the chance of it taking out the 5-1 by eliminating the Stoneclaw Totem. However... if we can... no, that's not going to work either way. We need to take down the taunt wall. I want to be able to kill us off. Yeah, let's... we'll just kill that. That's solid. And then we'll throw out the Forked Lightning. Ooh, we should see if we can get a totem first. We didn't. Okay. Well, the healing's nice anyway. Ah, hell. Come on. Anything but that. Well, I guess we can trade that in there anyway, and that's a lot of the damage gone, but he's still going to be able to swing. I don't like that. Earth Elemental is decent enough here. And it'll pop through it right down here. Why not? We're not dead yet. Oh no, I'm not going to switch to Dota 2, I don't think, after playing Hearthstone. I just want to play a little bit of this. A bit more relaxed stream tonight. I can't really answer questions in chat when I'm playing Dota 2. It's too stressful. Need to focus. This, I don't really care. It's like if I lose an arena, I'm not too worried. Oh, like I say, I'm cooling off on Hearthstone quite a lot at the moment. Just, I played so much of it. It's just how I get with games. Is he going to take 8 to the face? Cool. I am very happy about that. 8 to the face and his Stormwind champion dies. I mean, it's great. It's pretty good. I'm still behind, but we'll see what his answer is. Torn up.
Pay attention, class.
No, incoming spell nonsense. Nope. Okay. Cool, we can get a little bit more value out of this guy. We can actually... I don't know about Forked Lightning here. I like killing that and then buffing that and using it to kill that. I think that's fairly effective. And then we could maybe Forked Lightning after a totem, possibly? Ah, we're not going to have the mana. I overloaded too much.
You must cleanse the sun well.
That's fine, we can use that to kill it. If only I could get it 1 more health and then we could heal it up, that would be lovely, but we're not going to get that. Just to get rid of that. Forked Lightning, not really in here. Let's just go with a totem. Cool, taunt, nice. It depends. I mean, I'll probably just do an arena run, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to be on for that long. Like, an hour or two at most. Oh, me oh my. Oh, that's very effective here. That gives him a nice trade. And he kills off my board. Not brilliant. Well, so the hope here is that I can pull a Wrath Totem, which is a 1 in 3 chance. Venture Co. Nice. Okay. Wrath Totem, please. Wrath Totem, please. Wrath Totem, please. God damn it. Okay, so that's actually bad now. I think it's going to have to be Venture Co. Can put down the pint size and then the Venture Co. Will I ever do more Terraria? I'm never going to say never, but I don't really have an enthusiasm to play Terraria. I could still maybe go back to Starbound, but I don't know. If I went back to Terraria, it wouldn't be because I wanted to play it. It would be because I wanted to make money, and frankly, that's not fulfilling. It's the same reason, you know, I could put out a Hearthstone video every single day, and it would make really good money. And I'm not doing it because I'm not really that enthused by the idea. I don't really want to play too much Hearthstone. I'll play a bit. Have I taken a look at Gauntlet yet? I have. Am I under NDA? Yup. So, can't tell you. Sorry. The embargo for Gauntlet isn't up yet, so I can't talk about it. I don't have thoughts on Microsoft buying Mojang, and frankly, neither does anybody else. The people who claim otherwise are just making shit up. It's like, yes, I'm very excited to hear about your thoughts on this $2.5 billion business acquisition. Like, what are your qualifications that allow you to speak on this? Oh, you don't have any? Oh, okay. I try to at least realize when I have ignorance on certain subjects. Some people are pretty shameless in the way that they don't actually give a shit if they have ignorance on anything. Okay. Okay, the Fork Lightning could do pretty well here. Let's hope that it does. Not quite what I was after. That actually now sucks. I probably should have tried to eliminate the Armani Berserker. Now it's going to be a case of that, and that trades up too good. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I still get, what, 2 for 1 out of this, but not in the way that I wanted to. At least he has to run his 1-1 into it, too. That's not too terrible. Running out of steam in a big way. Do I have to hex the 3-5? I think I have to, actually. I don't really like. Running out of answers. This deck really drags on. I don't remember Hearthstone games taking this long before. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Don't have an answer to that either. I don't know. I would love to say that Flame Tongue's enough here, and it kind of is, but I'm gonna have to run a lot into that. God, I hate doing this. I think I'm gonna lose this. I don't have any, like, big game enders. I don't have any, like, Ragnaros or anything like that, so... Have I found a better name than impressed me? I have not. No. Again, I don't like the inherent arrogance, like, that a game would have to impress me. It's like, you know, this is someone's work. This has spent a lot of time in it, and I spend, like, 20 minutes looking at it. There's definitely a degree of arrogance in there that I don't really appreciate. But I also can't come up with a better name right now, so... WCS finally over. Who won? I'm just going to go check. We were very, very happy to see that Hero did not come in first place. We're actually, it's ideal that Scarlet came in first, because that means Hart gets to fight Scarlet, and he has a good record against it. Oh, Heroes came in second? Yeah, I guess that was to be expected. Okay, so Hero ends up, what, on the other side of the bracket? He would be against Polt. Okay, cool. That side of the bracket is definitely a lot harder than the side that Hart's in, so this is pretty good for us. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Scarlet's a tough opponent, but we have a good record against Scarlet. So I'm not overly worried.
I wonder.
Okay. Scarlet's absolutely capable of beating him. Absolutely. Well, you don't have lethal yet, but you might. We'll see. I'm probably dead. Things did not go well. I don't think I misplayed the game. I just didn't have a good enough deck. My draws weren't good enough. Oh, jeez. Insult to injury. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, this deck's pretty bad. Not too interesting. Yeah, going back to Arena, I think I actually realized that I only really enjoy playing Hearthstone when I play crazy decks. When really interesting things can happen. Straight up Hearthstone actually seems to be boring me right now. You know, I might play out this Arena and either we'll probably go back to Gimmick Ladder. We'll come up with something cool and then we'll run it against the ladder. It's just a lot more fun than this. I used to really dig Arena, but now I think I'm just getting horribly bored of it. I should do Soviet March remix. Very nice. Okay, zombie chow open. I used to love this stuff, but no, not anymore. Pint size. It's always nice. I played so much Hearthstone, it's just, you know. If I'm not playing insane fun decks, then I'm now just like, I could be playing something more interesting. It happens. Oh, that's a lovely trade. I like it a lot. It stays alive as well. Yeah, hard to complain about that one. The heal's gonna suck, but whatever. Oh, does he not have an answer? Has he got an execute? Well, why would he execute a one drop? Yeah, this is... Oh, this couldn't go any better. Ooh, what a puncher. Yeah, let's get the pressure out. Absolutely. That gnome is really doing her duty, gotta say. Very happy with that. It's a big amount of pressure we've got on the board now. What's his answer to that? Wrathy Weaponsmith, so he can kill off them. Okay, so he gets the heal. Nice. Good for him. Good for him. They get another turn of this, which actually is very, very handy here because of the Venture Code Mercenary. This helps mitigate that a little bit, so we can actually play the Scarlet Crusader. And I absolutely will. No, yeah. Gnome has done her duty. So, you did your job, you did a good job, and now just leave it to the Venture Co. Yeah, this is a nice board. What? 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 Okay. So, there are a few things wrong with what just happened. What are you doing? What is this? I just... No. You fucking what, mate? Like, you... Yes. Okay. I suppose. I think he might... You know, I think there's a possibility he might have given up. Just saying. I think he might have given up. I don't blame him. This played out pretty well. He gave up. Oh my. Brutal. Just brutal. Jeez. Well, you know, seeing Magma Rager in Arena is not that surprising, but to be fair, if you picked Magma Rager, what other 2 cards did you have? That's what I have to ask. I'm like, what? You... I don't know. I do not know. What were the other 2? Like, no, I can't think of 2 other cards that I would take Magma Rager over, honestly. Like Wisp and Angry Chicken, maybe. Yeah. If he had Wisp and Angry Chicken, I could probably understand Magma Rager, but in no other circumstance. I think, yeah, I want to keep the 2 boosts, that's fine. Yeah, that's alright. It's not one of the better Daikatana tracks. I certainly prefer this one. But actually, like, a lot of the level tracks of Daikatana were pretty cool. Was it this one that was good? No. E1A? One of them worked. I know Will LeConto composed a lot of the Daikatana tracks. But some of them were pretty good. E1C. Let's go with that. Yeah, there we go. Daikatana was a terrible game, but it did have some fairly cool soundtrack moments. I think we'll just hold on to the coin for the time being. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Well, it's not brilliant, but it's not terrible either. If you wish your name to glow like Mountain Dew, you're going to have to make a sacrifice to the Doritos Pope. Bear that in mind. What? Not the best use of a Savage Roar I've ever seen, I've got to say. I mean, yes, you traded up, but for what? Not convinced by that. I mean, you do get a card back, but I think there are better uses for Savage Roar, ultimately. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you very, very much right now. Dragonling Mechanic it would be a decent option, but he's a druid. If he wasn't a druid, then it would be a great option. As it stands, it's merely an adequate one. Oh, Betrayal at House on the Hill? Yeah. It's a pretty good game. It's a good gateway game. Because, frankly, it's a game purely about luck and nonsense. Oh, that sucks. I don't know. You could have used swipe in a better way, maybe, so I'm not too worried about that. Do I want to play the Venture Co? If I play the Venture Co now, I can't play the Boulder Fist, so I don't really like that. I haven't done too much damage to him, so I'm thinking Zombie Chow is probably a good way to deal with this. And then if we Sun Fury Protector, we can kind of force him to attack it. And that, I think, works really well. Except now he's not forced to attack it, but this still works anyway, because it's not going to get the good heal. I like that. Yeah, Betrayal at House on the Hill is interesting because of the amount of variety involved in the second phase of the game, but it's also a very, very random kind of luck-based game. It's just an enjoy the ride. You know, and I don't object to enjoy the ride games. I love Talisman, for instance, and Relic. They're enjoy the ride games. There's a lot of randomness in them.
I must safeguard the land.
Well, that kind of sucked. He gets like 2 health back. It's not brilliant, but I can still trade this into this. And then we can think about something a little bit dangerous.
I got this.
It's got very little damage on the board at the moment, so Boulder Fist Ogre seems like a good play. And then we can do things like drop the Earth Elemental and then kind of follow up with the Venture Co or something like that. Yeah, I'm not playing the new Naruto game. It's on PC and it runs at 30 FPS and it's got fighting game elements. Like, I'm sorry, this is not the Sega Saturn era. That's not acceptable. Ooh, that I could do without. Not even the Earth Elemental strong enough to fight that straight up. Fire Elemental, though, we do have at least an answer. It's not a brilliant one, but it's an answer nonetheless. We can trade that into that and use the Fire Elemental to blow it up, which leaves us with a board advantage, so why not? I would prefer not to use the Fire Elemental for it, but... there we go. Ah, hell. That's not awesome. Not awesome at all. Fire Elemental, I think, is the... Earth Elemental now is the way to go, considering it has low damage board. And we can pop the Acolyte Pain on there for draw. Okay, now it's starting to flood the board, so we need to watch out for that. Axe isn't going to help too much. Defender of Argus isn't going to really help too much either. We've got to trade that into that, and then I think we can, you know, we can get a card out of that, so that's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, this is actually going to work out pretty well. There we go. Now we're starting to get getting a bit bang at this game right now. I'm thinking of buffing this. Although, frankly, it seems like a bit of a waste. If I buff it, he can't run one in. But actually, if he runs that in and does 7 damage to himself, that's good for me, so... Scarlet Crusader? Or just drop the Venture Co. I think, considering I've got a bunch of low-cost stuff in the hand now, maybe it's the time to go for the Venture Co. Yeah, I mean, from what I hear about Naruto is it's a brawler, and I can't imagine playing a brawler, a 3D brawler at 30 FPS. That sounds disgusting. This is not the PlayStation 1 era. Come on. Get your shit together. It's like, oh, well, the animations are locked to the frame. Yeah, well, you did it wrong then. Fuck off. I mean, I had very little interest in it at the best of times because it's an anime game for a series that I don't care about, but... yeah. Bugger that. Okay. Decently strong board. Mad Bomber coming out. I don't mind if it's the 1-1. And of course it's not going to because his Mad Bombers have been pretty good up to this point. Yeah. Innovate into what? Oh, interesting. Okay. Our board's not bad, but... ah! Hi! You arrived at just the right time. Thank you very much. It'd be nice to get that out, but we actually have a card advantage now anyway, so... we pull this out, we kill this, and then we just go for the face. Cool. If this stays around, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Impression Roulette implies an element of randomness, and it's also a bit close to, I think it's like Steam Roulette that Inside Gaming does, so I don't think that's a good look. Oh, hi. I would certainly prefer you didn't have that, but you are a druid, so I suppose I should have expected it. Earthshot would be nice. Ah, damn it. That's ugly. Even if I could pull a Wrath of Air, it's not going to work because he's only got one thing on the board. I can't take 8 damage. Oh, I can just Defender of Argus and do that then. It sucks because I use most of my mana doing it, but this does give me the trade. And that guy has done well for himself. He has done well. So I think now we go Fairy Dragon and we attack the face. I have finished watching Psychopaths. It's fantastic. The best anime I've seen in years, frankly. Really, really good. And I'm not, as you are well aware, I'm not particularly into anime. Psychopaths might as well not even be anime, frankly. We're gonna hope for a Wrath of Air here. Yeah, that sucks. Well, we can get rid of the Stormwind Knight. I don't really want to take that extra damage. I don't think I can afford to take 6 damage, but I'm gonna take 6 damage next turn anyway, if I don't kill it now. So, I think it's gonna have to be done. It's not brilliant, but I think it's the best way to survive at this time. If I got Wrath of Air, I would have been able to then trade that, and it would have been wonderful, but it looks like luck is not on our side today. So we're going to do that, and I think we'll throw down the Mana Tide there, and hey, we can get the Pint Size out, why not? Let's see what else he's got. That's not what I want right now. I've seen Death Note. Death Note was, for the most part, pretty good. Reasonably smart. Interesting principle behind it. Thoroughly unlikable main character, which is nice, you know, it's good. Bit of originality there. It was only a very original idea. Okay, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I am. Yep, I'm toast. Can't fight that. GG. Alright, well that was a pretty bad arena. I apologize to everyone for that. That was terrible. Cowboy Bebop? Come on, who hasn't seen Cowboy Bebop, really? That was great. Okay, well that was a terrible, terrible run. Yeah, I need to finish Samurai Champloo. I watched a bit of it. I like it. Seems good. Alright, well, that is that. I'll take a quick break, and then we'll come up with some kind of arena. I have an idea for a gimmick that I'd like to try, so we'll try that after the break.